What's going on, guys? It's Urban Gamer, and I want to give you guys a tutorial today on MLB The 16 to show on how to become a better pitcher. One of the big things I want to show you guys is the approach to becoming a better pitcher, and not understanding that everybody, and actually understand that everybody's not a power pitcher that gets a strikeout. Some of these pitchers are better suited for getting the batter to hit into ground balls. Some even pop flies. So what I want to do first is let's go into some of the concepts that you want to go into once you step into the game. The first thing I want you guys to do is know the situation. What I mean by this is each count brings on a certain situation, a certain pool of pitches that you should throw from, or actually one or two pitches. If it's an 0-2 count, you got a lot of room to work with. You could throw off speed, you could throw a fastball, you could throw whatever you want. But if it's a 1-2 count or a full count, usually the strikeout pitch is an off-speed pitch. Now, a batter knowing that and has a guy on base, he might send a runner knowing that you're trying to strike him out with an off-speed pitch, whether it be a 2-2 count or 1-2 count. So it gives him a few extra steps to get to second faster because it takes longer for you to get the ball. So that's what I mean by know the situation, because you have to outthink the batter just like he's trying to outthink you. Another concept is foul balls are not a bad thing. They're actually a good thing. It shows you what the batter's thinking. It shows you if he's late or if he's ahead. Take advantage of that because it gives you a look into what they're thinking. If he's late on the fastball, you know that he didn't expect it. If they're early on the changeup, you know that they didn't expect it. So take advantage of that and use that as more of a I guess you could say a grid or like a blueprint of what they're thinking. Another big rule, I think it actually is the most important rule, is do not show all your pitches early. You have a deck, and if you show your full deck early in the first or two innings, it's going to be very hard to strike out batters because they know what you have and they know what your strong pitches are. So do yourself a favor and don't use all your pitches at once. This rule right here actually goes off of the last rule we just said, with do not show all your pitches early, is use a pair of pitches. Using a pair of pitches gives you a base foundation of a couple pitches that the batter is always going to look for. I actually use those between the first and second inning consistently. Okay, so I try to, if I can get by, I'll try to get by the first 6 outs just using two pitches, whether it be fastball changeup, fastball slider, fastball curveball. I usually have one off-speed pitch in that pair. Now, if you can get by the first 2 innings using just those two pitches, once the third inning starts, mix it up. Throw something in there. Throw a curveball in there if you're throwing the slider and the fastball. It will leave the batter unbalanced, and what happens is that'll give you another 2 to 3 innings of this pitcher feeling like it's a brand new pitcher to the batter. That's how you keep the longevity of the pitcher. Now, what do I mean by alter ego? Alter ego pitching is pretty much whatever pitch looks exactly like the other pitch at the break of the point. It could be a fastball and a changeup. A changeup looks like a fastball until that break. So what that throws into the actual equation is you got to mix your heights together, okay? So a high fastball actually looks like a curveball ready to break. That's why when you throw a high fastball, right after throwing the curveball, you'll see a lot of guys decide to swing last minute because they think it's a curveball and then they try to catch up to the fastball. Same with the changeup, same with the slider. Pitch off of heights and pitch up and pitch down in the box. Do not stay low. Do not stay high. You have to mix it up to give the illusion of other pitches. And that's the real big part of pitching, keeping the batter off balance. With that being said, guys, I really hope these points that I gave you actually help you become a better pitcher. I'm actually going to do a tutorial on the pair pitches and the alter ego pitches right after this video. So we can go through it. We can walk through each one, which two pitches work best together. All right, guys. Appreciate it. It's Urban Gamer.
Einstein.